all share a love for staying in our comfort zone. Physical comfort means a lot to me. I melt with pleasure whenever my hot tub, massages, a cozy bed, sleeping in, my own schedule, and a tidy house are involved. But what about our emotional comfort zone? I know I'm most comfortable with people I know and love and are in familiar situations, and not too many people. I feel more comfy writing emails than talking on the phone. I feel most at ease with people who think, live, and speak like me. I feel most confident when I'm doing what I'm good at in ways that I'm used to. There's certainly nothing wrong with being in our comfort zone unless we never leave it. Our expansion and growth only happen when we stretch our boundaries and step outside that cozy zone. A comfort zone is a wonderful, secure, known, and reliable base from which we can regroup and gather our strength. A great base from which to launch into expanded possibilities. But so many times, our comfort zone is what stands between us and our true potential. It's the comfort zone that holds us back from making a difference in our world. My sister signed up last fall to teach a new 4-week adult learning class via Zoom on thriving in tough times. She stressed over it and was occasionally overwhelmed with the task, but she rose to the challenge and just completed conducting a very content-rich, entertaining, and successful course. It was a stretch, but what an advance in her personal power. Thinking back to my software career days, I spent 8 years with a small, close-knit company as director of marketing. I was no marketing expert, but I jumped in anyway. There were so many little and big stretches to my boundaries, but I learned how to deliver a product to market, set up and work a conference booth, and present at seminars from Disney World to Seattle, Texas to Europe. Being challenged was a way of life, and I loved it. Was it scary? All the time. But it was the spice of life. However, for the last 18 months I was there, I felt like I'd already been there, done that, and nothing new was coming along to challenge me. But I liked everyone, and we all had so much fun playing softball and socializing at company gatherings together, so I made no effort to move on, even though I knew it was time for another challenge. But if we don't make the move when we're ready, the universe might just nudge us along. The lease was coming due, and no one could think of a new product direction as our niche was kind of disappearing. So the company purposely dissolved, and I had to move on. Many people stay stuck in their comfort zone because they want to look good and don't want to fail. So they stick with what they already do well. But think back to your most memorable accomplishments and/or biggest leaps in personal growth in your life. Or think of your small everyday achievements, those things that make you feel great at the end of the day. A successful new recipe, resolving a problem at work, taking a risk on a new practitioner, making that phone call you didn't want to make. They all require some level of discomfort to move ahead. The most influential people are those who become comfortable with being uncomfortable. Sure, it takes courage, but as you exercise that courage muscle, it gets stronger and stronger and more nimble and resilient. Try something new. Just take one baby step towards something scary. The more we push our boundaries, the more we shine that divine.